Today we have a very interesting question from Heather about her little 3-year-old son. She says, "My 3-year-old son is an introvert and often prefers to be at home. Sometimes when we take him out to a restaurant or even to the park, he throws a tantrum because he wants to leave. We don't want to disturb other people with his crying, but we also don't want to give him what he wants. What's the best way to handle this?" Well, Heather, this is a good question, and the problem is a little unusual for a 3-year-old to experience that kind of anxiety. But the first thing you want to do is I wouldn't treat this as a primary tantrum problem, like he's tantruming to get his way. I would look at it instead as a problem that may involve some sensory or even social anxiety overload on his part. If that's the case, that's something that would require or will require over the years a great deal of patience and expertise on your part in being able to handle it. Anxiety problems in kids can be very aggravating some of the time, but you really don't want to force kids to be doing something that they don't like. So again, your plan will be to gradually introduce him to some of these situations that may make him nervous or anxious. You might want to consider an evaluation, even at age 3, with a psychologist, child psychologist, or friendly mental health professional to kind of get to the bottom of this. The other thing you want to keep in mind is problems like this, as you may know, often run in families. So if it is a kind of a social anxiety difficulty, you may find that mom and dad experience or have experienced the same thing and may still experience the same thing. You may also be interested in an intriguing book called Quiet: The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain. As a former introvert myself, I enjoyed the book, and we appreciated your question. Good luck.